as I've said many times, there are things about us that are different. We're not the same.
We're not the same at
We're
all.
very different people, and opposites attract. And you're an iPhone person.
I wouldn't say I'm an iPhone person. I use an iPhone.
But you have, in the past, told me that you prefer having an iPhone.
I mean, like...
We've argued. It's been a couple years.
When I first got an iPhone, I was like, woo, wow, because, like, the camera and everything.
They just decided to make it stop working.
Yeah. But it was a major upgrade for me. So for me to have that iPhone, like iPhone 4 or something, was like a game changer then. But, I mean, now...
I mean, you have an iPhone.
By happenstance, I have an iPhone now. But, yeah, it doesn't make that big of a difference because I don't really do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I use apps and, like, that's it.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what everybody does.
I know, but, like, you know how to, like...
Use apps?
Alright. I'm done with this conversation right now.
I love you. You know that I dig at you because I like Androids because you can do a lot more with them. You have a lot more...
Use apps?
No. You have a lot more customization. It's more... if you want to spend a lot of time manipulating what your phone is able to do. And
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So an iPhone is great for me.
I'm not team iPhone by any stretch of the imagination, other than the fact that, like, I know that there is some argument to be made for the quality of their pictures and video and the way that, like, Apple products seamlessly tie into each other and, like, you can transfer information really easily.
Yeah.
Like, I get the utility of it, but I'm, like, an emulator guy.
See?
I'm like
I don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah. But there's many differences when it comes to how Apple does business in comparison to almost every other tech company. And there's a cult built around Apple products. You don't want to see it, but it's there. I'm telling you, there's a cult. And I love the MacBook. Yeah. I really do. There's plenty of Apple products that I love, but I'm not going to pretend like Apple products are the be-all, end-all. That's just my opinion.
Anyway, let's watch this video. I'm sure it's about iPhones. I don't know what we're watching today.
We're watching Internet Historians' The Great iPhone Massacre.
Okay.
So it is going to be interesting, to say the least. So,
all right.
Let's get into it.
The new iPhone XD, the future of mobile. Hi, I'm Steve Jobs, and I've come back from a cold, dark grave to tell you about our latest innovation. But just before I show you this new phone, I want to tell you a story. It begins in 2013, and we had just released the new iOS 7. It was a proud moment for us, and it all went off without a hitch. That is, until 4chan had an idea.
A bogus ad that could cost you hundreds of dollars.
They started spreading rumors that the software upgrade made your phone waterproof. And they even started making marketing materials that looked like ours. According to these ads, advanced algorithms in the new iOS allowed the phone to detect when water was touching the circuitry. This would then trigger an automatic disconnect of the battery. Of course, this doesn't make any sense. But that didn't stop our customers from trying it anyway. There were a number of news stories.
What I did not do, however, was then drop my phone into a bowl of water. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about others.
So how close would you get your cell phone to the water? Well...
All right, Tony.
This is not funny.
Thank God we don't offer warranty on water damage. A year later, in September 2014, we were excited to release the new iOS 8. Well, it turned out that 4chan had also been planning to release a new feature, Apple Wave. They made another marketing campaign that claimed even more sophisticated algorithms that allowed the new iPhone battery to be charged by simply popping the thing in the microwave for 2 minutes on high.
Beautiful.
They claimed that the RF transmitter, which is used to connect to the radio towers, could be used to absorb the microwaves and send them straight down to the battery. People really did this, by the way. And the news picked up on it too.
Yeah, don't put your phone in the microwave, don't put your phone in the toilet. I mean, come on, a lot of these things seem they should be common sense.
Charge your phone in the microwave feature.
Just to be clear, don't ever, ever do that.
Now, it's hard to know for sure which of these tweets are real or hoaxes. And some of the news reports claimed that no one actually tried this at all.
Brian says most people haven't fallen, or at least admitted to have fallen, for the destructive ploy.
However, these pitiable cries on the Apple forums say otherwise.
What can I do if I microwave my phone?
Help! iPhone put in microwave and not working now. I know it's stupid, but I put my phone in the microwave.
Okay, let's say I stuck my iPhone in the microwave.
Your phone and it will charge.
Drop it.
I'm stupid, please help.
And even the LAPD had to issue a warning after receiving a large number of distressed phone calls. How they were able to call the police, I haven't quite figured out. Now, the next campaign started only a few days later. On the iPhone 6, we decided to use an aluminium chassis. It was cheaper, lighter, and it looked very nice. But yes, you could also bend the hell out of it.
The iPhone 6 Plus
that would be terrible for me.
A lot.
So all our hipster customers with their skinny jeans were discovering a nice arse curve in their new phone. Thus, #BendGate was born. Some other brands took the opportunity to take the piss.
I don't remember
Our Twitter got flooded with the same bad accessory joke. To prevent damage, we needed you to be more delicate with your phones. Or just buy a case. But instead, 4chan was there to make another marketing campaign. They decided that bend wasn't a bug, it was a feature. And people were encouraged to bend until their screen popped right out. And you did.
But what good would that do if
bend
they...
it like
if they...
Beckham, did you say?
The next 2 years passed without much happening. But then, in 2016, we released the new iPhone 7. And courageously, it featured no headphone jack. But one YouTuber, Tech Rax, decided to tell people otherwise.
Hidden inside your iPhone 7 is a 3.5mm audio jack.
And apparently all you had to do was drill for it.
No.
Article after article about people drilling into their phones.
No. No.
But we're just scratching the thin veneer of dumbassery. There was a bug that bricked your phone permanently if you set the date to January 1st, 1970.
It ends up with a time before January the 1st, 1970, which should just be a negative integer. Except it's not. It's wrapped all the way round. It's giving you a date 20 times longer than the expected lifespan of the universe.
So some idiot made a campaign there too. Big lines at the Genius Bar that week. But there's one last thing. We put a tiny seam in the side of your iPhone 6, so that it pulled out your hair every time you put your phone up to your face. I made that design decision. I thought it was funny. And all of this brings us to today, and your new iPhone. This is it. This is what you get. No more nice things. You can drown it, you can microwave it, you can drill it, and you can bend it. And it'll still pull out some of your hair. Does it work? No. But it's what you deserve. Fuck you, stupids. I'm going back to my tomb.
Woo.
Available in 3 hard drive sizes. 12 megabytes, 13 megabytes, and 128 gigabytes.
That's about right. Wow. There you have the great iPhone massacre.
I'm really bad, as I've stated before, with technology in general, but phones specifically. I'm really harsh with keeping phones.
Did you have a Note 5 for about 2 days?
I think it was like 6, okay? But like dropping them, cracking my screen, like I have to have a ridiculous, stupid case on it because I'm going to drop it like 3 times a day. I don't know how. I've had this one for 3 months, maybe? 4 months?
I've had it for a while, yeah.
Maybe a little bit longer. And so far, it's golden. Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I'm doing good. But yeah, You're better about keeping up with.
I have been really bad in the past. I remember like the first, I got a flip phone that you had a video that would play on the screen, and you had, thank you, and you had like, you could actually download and stream videos to the phone, but it was like a smart flip phone, like a Razor back a little bit after that.
Wait, was it on top of the screen?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I had one that was purple like that.
Mine was like neon green or something. And I hit a rock on a skateboard 2 days after getting it, landed on my side, destroyed it. First nice phone I ever had.
I bet your parents were just like...
We didn't talk about it for a while.
Wow. But yeah. No, and I'm also really gullible, but I would never fall. I would never be like, you know what? Putting a drill to my phone.
You did think they were waterproof.
I don't remember that.
No, you did say just then, oh, I remember that.
I remember that, but I don't think that I thought that.
Maybe you did.
No, because I'm really careful about that, because even the things
Wasn't there a Galaxy phone that was waterproof? I think I've got one.
Yeah,
that had like a seal on it.
You would get into the shower. Even if something tells me it's waterproof, I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. Like, people get into the pool with their watch, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It just
I always
freaks
took
me
my
out.
smartwatch off when I got in the pool.
It just weirds me out.
But there you have that. People are gullible, and 4chan sticks it to them every time.
I remember the waterproof. I remember people putting phones into the microwave, but I don't remember it being like a notice of like, you can do this.
I don't remember that one at all.
I remember the first time that I put something into the microwave that I shouldn't.
What was that?
A thermometer. My mom, a digital thermometer. My mom was coming home from work, and I didn't want to go to school the next day, which I should have just waited until that morning. But I was like, I don't want to go to school, so I'm going to stick this digital thermometer. And I was like...
Are you planning on cutting this out of the video?
No. I just lay it out there for you guys. I was like in like 7th grade.
I've never heard this story.
I'm sorry. And so I put it in there and quickly realized that shit was not what I should have done. And she was like pulling into the driveway, and there was like smoke. It was that bad. So I just like put it back into the cabinet instead of throwing it away. Put it back into the cabinet and just been like, I don't know, the next time she... Anyway, yeah.
I mean, I was going to try and tell a story about burning up a bag of popcorn in the microwave, but there's no point in even telling it now.
So I worked at the movie theater, and one time I almost burned the place down because I forgot to put water in my microwavable cup of macaroni and cheese.
Oh, you did tell me about that.
Yeah.
And that's when I showed you the meme of the kid with the cup that was all burned up in the microwave. Look.
My manager was just like, Nikki, did you try to make macaroni and cheese? And I was like, yeah.
I
have my moments.
Well, Internet Historian, that was a great video about the iPhone. And I've learned a lot about my partner. And
I'm not ashamed.
I love you.
I love you.
You know that. But that was really interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you discovered as much as I did.
Oh, Lord.
There is a plethora of wonderful Internet Historian videos out there, and we're going to continue to watch them. If you have any other suggestions for us, please put them down in the comments. Like, subscribe, and there's going to be more to come in the future. Do you have anything to add?
I think that's it.
That's it.
You guys got to keep my secrets
Don't tell
safe.
anybody.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it. We will catch you guys next time.